Just a quick short video on how I can use ChatGPT to like help me throughout my day if I'm a data engineer. I was just playing around with a data set that I got from Statistics Canada around census population in Ontario, and I just wanted to demo that. It was quite eye-opening. I ended up with this. I was curious to know, the immigrant population where they were from in my small town, and I know we are there are a bunch of Pakistanis in Milton. So yeah, it was curious to see if I could crunch the data and see the actual data. So it was fairly easy. Went to Statistics Canada's website. Actually, in Google, I just typed in Statistics Canada download Ontario census data, which took me to the site, and then I just picked the Ontario one, downloaded it, expanded it out. It's the download's only 21 megabytes, but the expanded CSV is 258 megabytes. It's all text, so it compresses really well, but the actual data set is fairly big. And then if I open that data set, I notice well, not I noticed, but that the data is from all of Ontario. So I'm only interested in the town of Milton. This data set is too large for the Excel grid. If you save this workbook, you'll lose data that wasn't loaded. Yeah, sure. Not a problem. Let's expand it out. The geo name that I'm interested in is Milton, and I think it's just a town, not a township. I'm not sure what the differences are, but let's just freeze this top row. Okay, and then from my previous exploration of this work, I have this documented. There we go. So this is Milton Town. So this is what I'm interested in. So any row that matches geo underscore name Milton Town. So what I will do, I'll close this. This is a massive file. It's taking up a lot of RAM. I will ask ChatGPT exactly this. So I have a CSV file name called blah 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 with a column that is labeled geo underscore name. Um, I want to remove all rows in the CSV where the geo name does not match Milton. So all I'll be left with is the Milton one. So I asked it for the Python code. Let's see what it comes out with. All right, simple enough. Let's copy the code. So import the pandas library that will allow us to do all of this. I have my pyenv environment loaded, which has this pip library, Python library. Read this PDF file that's on my hard drive, and then filter on that, and then save the data to instead of Filton, let's call it Filton data. Okay, and that's it. Let's run it. Yep, you always run into this error. It's slick to just do this, which is I ran into an error. Paste that in. It tells you that it's some sort of encoding mismatch, and then it gives you a fix for that encoding. So I need to do is when I read the CSV file, I use this encoding format. So I'll copy that, paste that in, save, and then rerun it. Cross my fingers, and it seems like it's running. No error. Okay, so that would have created the Milton underscore data CSV file. And let's open that up. Refresh. Expand everything out. And in here, the total population of Milton, but the part that I'm interested in the part that will give us this bar chart, somewhere around 1500. Oh, what am I doing? Thought I was dragging. Oh, there we go. Went down too far. Okay. So the data I'm interested in is around here. Place of birth for the immigrant population and private households. So from here all the way down to here. This is the data I'm interested in. So what I'm going to do is upload the CSV file, Milton data, open, and say that this is the census data from Milton. What insights can you glean from this? Let's see. Gives you a bunch of stuff. Okay, I've seen it go down this path before. I'm kind of recognizing I've done this enough times with the same exact prompts, since I copy and paste the prompts in, that I'm kind of seeing a few different variations of the same answers. Okay, so to gain insights from this data, we can look at specific characteristics and examine their values. Changes in, okay, so I will tell it the specific direction I want to take. If you can provide more specific direction, yes. I'm looking specifically for a breakdown of population by, should I say country or place? I want it by country, so I'm going to specify that. Of course, there isn't a characteristic name that's called country of birth, but (1543) is the line for where this data starts. The data that I want to convert to this. So I'm kind of prompting it to have a look at those lines and see if I can guide the AI towards the data set in my CSV file. Okay, 45 years and over. Milton character. Oh, so this is a completely. Oh, maybe I gave it the wrong one. The data for line indexing starts at 0. This is quite. Oh, so it's actually 1540. 44, 43. Which one did I ask? I said 43. Maybe it's 42. But that would be further up. 44. Let's ask 44. before my work. Yeah, there we go. There, that's the data. Okay. So it's looking at that and then recognizing it that, okay, this is where that data might be. But let's prompt it more. Actually might be 1603. Let's check. So oh, it's actually here. So I asked it for 1602 and it came. Let's actually move up to here. Other places. So 1603 then is what I want. Can you print line 1603? Okay, Oceania. Okay, so now I've asked it to look at all where the data is. And now I'm going to guide it very specifically by saying this. Let's see. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. So it figured it out. Okay. So the data is already verified what I knew. Pakistan and India. And then let's see if it can do this. Just create a bar chart of the top 10 countries. And then add a bar for the total population of Milton. It always struggles with this. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, but as you can see, there's Asia, Europe, America, Americas, Africa. Let's see if there's a way to remove it. Okay, let's try this. Can you remove any places that are not countries from the chart? Let's see. I've asked it to do the inverse. Okay, okay. I think it recognized it. Can you remove any places that are not countries from the chart? There we go. What? but it still has Asia, India. Okay, so I actually ran into this previously also, this exact same error message, and it was not able to remove the Asia and Europe and Americas. Let me try a more direct method. I had this prompt previously. Let's see. I think this video is getting too long, but yeah, I just wanted to show you this. Yeah, so I've previously also run in exactly the same issue. I don't know if this is a bug or what, but I'm unable to remove Asia, Europe, Americas, Africa. I tried a number of prompts, but it was just unable to remove those from the data set for some reason. Anyway, that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed this recording.